people? Loic Perez here, episode 2, and welcome to LPFC. Back once again. So this is only episode 2. Look at me getting excited. Back once again. Yeah, hopefully you watched episode 1, but if not, welcome to LPFC, the unconventional football channel. Like I said, I'm not going to show you how to score a worldie goal to all my American followers or anyone outside the UK. That means a 35-yard screamer. I'm not going to teach you how to do that. Not just yet. Maybe soon. I've got to realise I've got to talk into the mic or you can't hear me. And I keep doing this and I don't know why. You're going to see that I've got verbal diarrhea and I've got no structure whatsoever sometimes. But yeah, there is a little bit of structure. But yeah, welcome back. Episode 2. I hope at this point we've communicated in some way about finding your why from episode 1. And naturally, I wanted to move forward into the next step once you found your why. Not that these are going to go in chronological order of your career, but I just want to really try and relate the points as I go to each episode. And this episode is about making sacrifices. And again, I'm keen to hear your stories about what sacrifices you've made. Naturally, I'm going to share mine and let you know where it got me. This is a topic that most sportsmen and women have to do in order to achieve their dreams, and I made some big sacrifices. Once I finished school at 16, I earned a move up to Stoke City, who were a Premier League club at the time, and I had to live up there. The big sacrifice was to move from London to Stoke City, to the north of the country, and yeah, I knew nobody there. They placed me in a digs, which is when the club pay for a family to more or less house you, look after you, sometimes make you food, and introduce you to some activities. I was there for nearly a year, 8 months, and yeah, that was a big sacrifice because when you leave school at 16, you usually go to sixth form, and that's where a lot of friendships are built, and that's where certain life friendships are solidified. And I basically missed the start of that and all of that really, to go up and pursue this dream. So naturally, when I came back a year later, all my friends had kind of moved on. They moved on in terms of where they were in life, and they're getting ready for university. They had moved on, and I come back to play football in London. And essentially, I wouldn't say that I lost my friendships, but a lot of people my age were going out, drinking, staying out late, staying at their friends, and I had to stay home, eat my pasta, drink my water, watch matches of the opponents I'll be playing the next day, just making sure I'm ready to play my matches in optimum form. And whilst I'm doing that, my friends are creating memories. They're going out, they're preparing for life in uni. I missed out on a lot of that, and I didn't mind because I was very, headstrong and tunnel vision in my approach to trying to make my dream come true. But I did realize it was a sacrifice. You're in group chats, or back then we didn't have group chats. That's how old I am. It was a long time ago. It was way before iPhones. But yeah, it's a big sacrifice I made, and it did pay dividends because eventually I did become a pro footballer. But my circle was very small, and I only had those around me that were really involved in the footballing world, and I felt like I didn't know a lot of people really, but it came at a small price because I achieved what I wanted to in the end. But I'm keen to hear, what sacrifices you guys have made. Have you moved really far? Did you have to be away from parents? Did you give up your education to pursue a dream? What did you do? What have you guys done? I'm keen to hear, because there is no dream with no sacrifice. And I'm not trying to be Martin Luther King here or some deep stuff, some deep shit, none of that. Just trying to let you know that if you want to get to where you need to be, there are some big sacrifices that you're going to make. But hopefully it will come with good results. And mine did. I got a pro contract at Leyton Orient against 30 to 35 other scholars. And this is when you're 16 to 18, you're battling it out. And it is a war zone, but I'll get to that at a later episode. It was a dream come true, and it made me feel every sacrifice that I made up until that point really paid off, even though it was just the beginning of my career and I was nowhere near making it to the point that I wanted to. Just know that in the long run, the sacrifices that you have made, if people are involved, if you sacrifice certain friendships, they will come back to you, maybe in different form to when you left it or how you left it, but they'll come back to you. So just make sure that you are immovable in your quest to be where you want to be, and know that these sacrifices will pay off. I guarantee it. And if they don't, then just move the goalposts, reassess, pull your sleeves up and go again. But I'm keen to hear what sacrifices you guys have made, where it's got you, and what advice you give to people in our newfound LPFC community, I hope. So yeah, comment below. And at the same time, whilst you're there, like, subscribe, share the channel, and put that notification button on. Yeah, I think that's about it for today. I'm doing this right after work, so I'm a little bit tired. I'm trying to bring that energy for you. Thanks for tuning in. Really, thank you, all of you that are tuning in. I'm trying to do these in one take because there's not a lot of time. I've got to cook dinner. I'm in lockdown and I'm hungry and tired from work. Always grateful if you're listening in wherever you are. Comment below. Let's talk about the sacrifices we've made, and I'll comment and chat back to all of you when I can. You've been tuned in to LPFC. I'm going to get that part right one day. You've been tuned in to LPFC. What does the FC stand for? We will never know. But yeah, love. Thank you for listening, and we'll speak soon. Take care.